Hi, we are with Kirtana Chandrasekaran in Action for Palestine. She is co-coordinator of Climate Justice and Energy of Friends of the Earth International. Hello, Kirtana. How are you?
Hi. I'm feeling energized by the resistance and solidarity that we see here in the last year, but also sad on so many levels as we have been in this last whole more than 1 year of the genocide.
Yes, Kirtana, how is the demands for climate justice related to the fight against this genocide in Gaza?
Yeah. You know, here in Nyeleni, we've been hearing our call is that systematic transformation has now and forever. And we say that we are all here together because the root causes of our oppressions, the root causes of climate change, biodiversity crisis, patriarchy, and genocide are the same. They are colonialism, capitalism, and the systems of oppression. And when we say that, it's not just a slogan. Yeah, it's very concrete. So we know, for example, that the cause of climate injustice that we see now in the world, the colonial powers are responsible for over half of emissions in the atmosphere. The colonial powers are still grabbing resources from everywhere. And the same colonial powers are occupying Palestine so that they can have uninhibited access to the lands and seas and territories of Palestine. So we are fighting the same fight no matter where we are. And we will never all be free until we are all struggling together and our liberation is all tied up together.
Yes. What is Friends of the Earth International's message about Israel's restriction of access to food in Gaza as a weapon?
We have seen, not just now it has intensified, but in the whole of the last year, increasing restrictions on humanitarian aid, but also food into Gaza, where now almost all of the 2.2 million people there are facing different levels of starvation. You know, we see photos every day of children who cannot, and it is a policy of Israel, right? They calculate the number of calories for every person in order to create a slow starvation and a slow genocide. This is a weapon of war. It is illegal. As we know, it is illegal. We have any number of cases that we can see to say that the use of food as a weapon of war is illegal. And so we have demands as Friends of the Earth International. Our first demand is that all the governments should use all economic powers and political powers at their disposal to end the genocide, starting with military and energy blockade, an embargo on Israel. To stop that. We also demand that they stop to use the food as a weapon of war and allow humanitarian assistance into Gaza. We ask that we are fighting together against the corporate climate criminals, like, for example, Chevron, who is the biggest gas provider to Gaza, but is also implicated in the Amazon and in so many other places profiting off this. And then we demand that the ruling of the International Court of Justice, which is declaring that the occupation is completely illegal and is a crime, is a humanitarian crime, is respected.
Thank you so much, Kirtana.